Hi everybody, good morning. So I'm really enjoying doing some of these vlogs. Supposedly I was going to do these daily, but I think with the amount of content we have currently on our YouTube channel, I think doing this, especially when I'm driving, I think that comes out to be a better product and people are engaging more. So that is, one reason I'm doing, of course, YouTube is to get engagement with people that, for instance, want to know more about Nicaragua, want to maybe even visit Nicaragua, and then some of them also say, hey, you know what, I'm going to stay and have a new life. So, for me, talking about life or living, for me, Nicaragua has been, life-changing for sure. The quality of life and the way I view quality of life, and it's not just your budget. I mean, if it's just your budget, I think you're not going to enjoy it as much if you also engage. Gotta have some coffee. What do I mean with engage? I mean go out, visit, explore, eat out at different places, to the mom and pops, the small businesses, roadside businesses. One indication when you go out and eat is to look where the trucks stop, to look where there's cars, many cars or motorcycles, etc. That to me has always been an indicator, no matter where you live in the world. If you are driving and you start to say, oh, my stomach is rumbling, where do I eat? I always go, well, let me see who is out there. Past some nice buildings, some nice restaurants, and lo and behold, then you see the next one, you go, wow, there's a lot of cars. Stop, return. We've done that quite a few times where we said, well, that must be a good place to eat. Let's go check it out. And yes, we have found some amazing places to eat, and also we have found some amazing places where there's nobody there, but the last trip to Matagalpa, we were just walking down the street and we just smelled this aroma, and of course I cannot transfer it to the video, but I can tell you this lady, ex-doctor, she was just cooking some soup, and I tell you, we were not ready to go have lunch, but we ended up going there. We got some passion fruit that she made fresh, and it was just the right type of ingredients and vibes. We just said, hey, perfect place to stay. So, driving, you can't be driving and go, let me smell. That's kind of hard to do. But yeah, so on food, definitely lots of variety, lots of places to eat, lots of things to explore. I'm not that big on fish, but once in a while my beloved convinces me to have fish, so I do it. I'll do shrimp, that to me is the easy one, right? But yeah, so go out, explore, check out the restaurants, because there are some amazing. We had lechon, which is pork, barbecue pork on coal, and that was we did that on I think it was Sunday. Some friends of ours invited us to go have lunch with them, and oh my God, that was delicious. And of course, when you go with friends and the family and stuff like that, being together, having a few drinks, relaxing, that even brings more aroma. So that's another thing that we have seen, or I have seen. I'm more of an introvert, and you go, yeah, right. You're on YouTube. Yeah, I'm an introvert. I really don't like, I don't like to have lots of discussions. It's just not me. So I'm one of those guys that is always in the back, and that's how I have always been. I like to canvas the situation, so to speak, and find out what's going on. But one thing I've noticed, though, in the last few years, my introvertness, if you want to call it that, has changed to being more outgoing, talking to more people. And you go, wow, that's your business, right? Yes, but just because it's my business, if you don't want to have relationships with your clients, you don't have to. I mean, that is the business, right? It's a business. It's not a business to create friendship, but we are more and more creating friendship with those that we are doing real estate with. So that's good. I mean, it's one way to get to know the people in stressful situations, because real estate is a stressful thing. Because when you look at it, you're putting most of your money or investment, a significant amount of an investment, into the property that you're buying, right? So yeah, Nicaragua has been life-changing. We visit a lot more this year than last year. I think my driving and my gas bill, or our gas bill, sorry honey, has gone up significantly. I think on average, previous years we were doing maybe 1,500 kilometers or 1,000 miles a month, and now we're up to anywhere from 3,000. And we had so far one month that was a little bit more than 3,000. We did 3,500. So kilometers, that is around what, 2,400 miles. So by driving, you explore, you see so many more things, and that to me, if I look back to living in the U.S., yeah, we went to different places, but not like we do here. We really are engaging with the country, with its people, its culture, things to do. I still want to go more visiting to volcanoes, because that's an attraction that we have done. Masaya, we have done. Boy, that's a brain fart. Sorry. Mombacho. There you go. I just had to run down the alphabet. Well, Paul, it's early. It's 6 o'clock, so yeah, you can have a brain fart. Go to the Masaya vegetable market, or the market, not the tourism market, but the market. And oh wow, it's the first time I went there, I was apprehensive, and I was kind of like, ooh, this is a little bit much. It brought a lot of memories back, for me at least, when we were living in countries like Venezuela and Colombia when I was a little kid. And, we're meat hanging out, live chickens being killed, lots of vegetables, lots of action, lots of things. But that is as a child. Here, when you're an adult and you have had a lot of interaction with how the market works in the U.S. or Europe or other countries, quote unquote cleanliness and everything else, and the smells. I think that is one thing that at times my nose still needs to adjust. Good coffee. that one I don't have to adjust to. That's one thing I can guarantee everybody, which my doctor is not happy about, so don't tell him. I need to drop a little bit of my caffeine intake, but I love my coffee, and especially early in the morning to get my kicker. So I can definitely look back and say that I didn't expect Nicaragua to get me to engage the way I'm engaging today. That, okay, here I'm just thinking, looking at my shirt, buying secondhand. I mean, me buying secondhand? Are you kidding me? Buying secondhand clothes? No way. I would have laughed. A shirt? Jeans? No way. And guess what? Now this is one I bought in the States, you know, but in the past, 3 months, I might have bought 10 different shirts. I bought 4 pair of jeans, and it surprises me that I do that. I never did, never. So that is changing your perception or how you live. You know, I'm doing it. Why? Because I finally realized, you know, that the competitive environment of the North or the Western market of, you know, you got to look good. Hey, the shirts look good. You wouldn't even know they were used. I guarantee you that. But what I'm saying is, you know, when you compete in the real estate, you know, before COVID and all that stuff, you really had to look very professional, dressed. You had to buy or have a new car. You know, I used to lease. I would do it every 2 years. If you see me drive my car right now, my beloved Suzuki, it's beat up, you know. But guess what? This baby, it's probably the best car I've had in years. It beats my Mercedes. It beats the last car I had in the States was a BMW. It beats my Ford Taurus, Ford, what was it, the Ford 500, I think it used to be called, and then they rebranded it back to Taurus. Fantastic cars, but now, hey, no frills. I got automatic windows, which I'm surprised I got that. And, you know, that's about it. Of frills, I got air conditioning, but that's it. Before, I needed all the thrills and all that stuff, the leather and etc. Here in Nicaragua, you start to realize when you move out, you are in a different environment, you adjust, you start to comprehend. It's okay to buy secondhand clothes, which I do now. And I can thank Ghislaine to pave the way, so to speak, because she has always been frugal, and I have not been. So your frugality, if that's a word or not, I don't know, brings you out, okay? And yeah, so if you do come to Nicaragua, expect what I would say is open your mind. I have always told people, leave, so drain the sponge of everything you know, and then be ready to suck it all in. It's hard to do, but you can do it. I've done it quite often, and enjoy the journey, as I tell the people, because it's life-changing. It is health-changing. My health is a lot better, and so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was kind of a little coffee and a little bit driving, telling you a little bit about the things that have changed my lifestyle here in Nicaragua. Okay? Have an awesome day, and thank you for visiting. Leave a question or ask, and we will answer it on the next topic. Thank you. Take care.